What's up, everybody? Well, I am here to bring to you another full house cleaning to test vacuum cleaning performance. This time it is once again on my Hoover Elite 5.0, one of my childhood Hoover Elites. And this time I'm going to be doing the full house cleaning with its original 5-amp motor. Some people may remember the last time I did a full house cleaning on this, I did a temporary motor swap until I was able to get the original motor rebuilt. And now that it is fully rebuilt, I'm here to bring it in a full house cleaning. Now, this is its original 5-amp motor. It's pretty interesting rebuilding this because the early examples of the Hoover Elite actually used little tape around the back side of the fan chamber housing, and then the motor housing screws on with it. And the upper section is not held on by a rubber gasket. You actually have to use tape to act as a gasket, which is pretty interesting. Me being the redneck I am, I used duct tape. I just trimmed it to fit, and as well as on the top there, and it works very good and has a very, very tight fit. So much it was hard to get the upper base back on. Now, funny enough, when I did the rebuild of this motor, it did have a new fan installed. This is the replacement 7-blade fan. A lot of people know these 5-amp motors normally came with a 9-blade. And here's the brush roll I'm using in it. This is a used brush roll that I actually pulled from my old Dimension. I put a brand new one into it, and that one went into this. I chose this because it's the brush roll that has the full-length bristles, especially with this single bar base plate right here. The only problem I ran into was this center section that still had bristles actually got grinded off by contacting the little ingest bar, which is not a major deal. In fact, this one actually there's a little bit more bristles left, and whatever's left will contact the carpet and groom it. And it's in very good conditions. The bristles are super stiff, and they're very long too. So I'm interested to see how this works with a 5-amp motor and a replacement 7-blade fan and a new style white bristle brush roll with full length of bristles. And as usual, I do run brand new HEPA cloth bags so that they perform at their best. And so, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to full house cleaning with it. Now, because of how short the cord is, and this is the original cord, by the way, I had to plug into the middle plug of my room just to get the full clip, instead of having to stop halfway through and switch plugs. So, let's go ahead and get to it. looking upon this results right here, I can definitely tell you this leaves beautiful carpet lines. And it agitates very good too, for what it is. And for being only a 5 amp motor, it doesn't make as much noise as the higher amperage models. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't think that sacrifices airflow and suction all that much. May have a little bit less than a higher amperage model, but yeah, because the motor turns at a lower RPM, but it's not terrible, nothing too majorly noticeable. If anything, I believe the difference is ultimately the sound pitch of the motor, but suction and airflow seem to be the same compared to my other Elite models. So let's go ahead and continue on. just like that, the full house cleaning is all complete. And I could tell you the motor rebuild to this was a quite success. And also, a confession, at the time of shooting this video, it has been about 2 weeks, maybe 2.5, since I vacuumed my house. I would have done it about a week ago, but air conditioner failed at my house and I didn't want to work in the heat. So now I'm bringing this to you and you'll see what a week's mess will look like. So let me go ahead and show you that right now. See what this thing picked up. Now, I don't think I can go in depth anymore to show you. This thing picked up quite a bit. Some of it is fibrous material from the downstairs area rug, but definitely picked up quite a bit of pet hair and lots of fine dust. And only machines with high enough airflow to the cleaner head will get a nice deep down clean to pick up things like dust or fine dust, and the extra rows of bristles definitely work good for picking up things like pet hair and all that stuff. And I do have a cat around the house, so I do have to clean up after her because she sheds like crazy. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the full house cleaning of the Hoover Elite 5.0. Be sure and stay tuned, and don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.